Well, Duluth Union Gospel Mission has been around for more than a century, and as one of the many resources in Duluth that provides services for those experiencing homelessness, they've seen the need grow. Over the years, they've also seen lots of locations, having moved 6 different times. But it's their upcoming move number 7 that they're really looking forward to. Northern News Now's Isabella Zadra found out what it means for the whole community.
So all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Motion carries.
And with that, the move is on. Monday, the Duluth Economic Development Authority voted on an option agreement that will allow the Union Gospel Mission to purchase a plot of land owned by DEDA. The Union Gospel Mission has inhabited many locations across the city, but is hoping to call this lot their forever home. Executive Director of the mission, Katie Hedling, is excited for the new opportunity to grow the mission and tackle homelessness with a fresh new approach.
We're preventing or at least challenging homelessness in a way that really hasn't been able to be accomplished here in the Northland. Our homeless response system is severely outdated.
The new facilities will not only be larger, but will provide more services such as access to year-round showers, laundry units, and a separate housing program. Hedlund says the next steps are going down to the city this spring and asking for state funding on the project, and she won't be heading down alone.
We stand in strong support with what Union Gospel Mission has presented as a proposal.
Matt Baumgartner with the Duluth Chamber was not the only city leader who showed strong support for the mission's new build. Eric Forsman is a city councilor and member of DEDA. He says it's a cool opportunity to be able to transform this parking lot into a resource that'll bring better outcomes to the whole community.
This project will hopefully be a bridge into some of the other projects that are going on right now to address homelessness in our community.
Haglund says she thinks about all the people the mission serves every day, looks forward to the resources that this new facility will bring.
And I'm just so excited for them to have something better in our community.
In Duluth, Isabella Zadra, Northern News Now.
Isabella, thank you. Now, Union Gospel Mission, along with DEDA, the city and the county will be heading down to the Capitol this spring to ask for that state funding. They are asking for 2 different amounts, one for $8 million, the other for $16 million. If that funding is approved and everything goes as planned, the new building and facilities are set to open in 2027.